start? Yes, sir. Today's topic is blended learning. So first of all, let me know from all of you what is the meaning of blend. Mix. If I am mixing milk and mustard oil,
No,
it's not blending. Huh?
different types of learning
I
are
am
mixed.
mixing. I'm not talking about blended learning. I just want to know the meaning of blend. Huh?
Mixing to get a good flavor, a good taste.
Good flavor. Taste. English teacher. Huh?
Mixing of fibers like cotton and terylene gives terracotta. This terracotta is called as blended.
Okay, good. So, very effectively he answered. English teacher. What is it? Mr. Shah, Sonali, and please,
Mixing of different
what is the meaning of blend?
blend to mix.
To mix. So I said I am mixing milk and mustard
No,
oil.
but after mixing we have to add something.
Huh?
We have to just when say I to mix. The what to mix? The different type of activity related to learning activities.
Please leave learning. Only please explain me the meaning of blend. Next, Sonali and Salinder sir. Yeah. Give the mic.
So blend means the mixture of something. Maybe for something whose outcome will be good.
Okay. Can you give one example to support your answer?
For example, suppose I am teaching a chapter in the class and through which I am teaching grammar also, and at the same time maybe I am giving some model through it also.
Okay, Salinder.
Blending of two items in order to get a better result, better outcome. Suppose if we blend two activities like playing games with word games, and we want to teach some grammar rules regarding through this. So that is a kind of blending of two things
Okay.
to reach to a better outcome.
Can you repeat your answer once again?
Sir, I have given an example of the blending.
Mike, please. Take a simple illusion example.
I mean to say that suppose we are blending cotton. We are blending two fibers, terylene and cotton. This blending is at their micro level, not mixing simply. So this gives you a new fiber that is called as terracotta, terylene plus cotton. So this is the meaning of blending, and this new fiber is called as blended fibers. That is homogeneous mixture.
Very good example. See,
Homogeneous is quite different.
actually when we go to the literal meaning of blend, is definitely it's a mixing of two substances, two elements, two mixture. Okay, maybe. But the objective behind this blending is to get something new based on our objective. Based on our objective. A milkman mixes water in milk for his own objective or not? Huh? In the same way, as sir said that phenolene is mixed with cotton and we get the new fiber. We have different alloy. Yes or no? So like this, when it comes to education system, we have now technology which is incorporated in education system. And nowadays we are widely using it. Even whether we are using it or not, but students are using it. Students are using technology more than you and I. Am I right? Huh? The dissemination of knowledge is there on internet. With a single mouse click, single finger touch, everything is available. But now how we can incorporate that particular, or how we can integrate the technology into our classroom teaching so that it becomes a blended learning for the student. Are you getting it? Am I clear? Now, it is equally important for each and every subject. Each and every subject. If you are a Hindi teacher or English teacher, you cannot think that what I can incorporate or how I can incorporate or how I can integrate technology into my classroom teaching. It is there. The modules are there. Like for example, the primary Hindi teacher, when you have to teach the child how to pronounce a particular character, आप लोग बोलते हैं ना तालु का प्रयोग करना, दंत का प्रयोग करना,
वर्ण के
उच्चारण
स्थान।
तो यदि हम क्लास में पढ़ा रहे हैं कि तालु से हम आ रहा है, ये सब का प्रोनाउंसिएशन होता है, तो मे बी द स्टूडेंट मे अंडरस्टैंड कि तालु से कैसे होता है, टच करने से कैसे वो ध्वनि निकलती है। यदि मेरे पास एनिमेटेड वीडियोस हैं, एनिमेटेड वीडियोस है जहाँ पे दिखेगा कि कैसे हमारा जो जीवा है तालु पे कैसे टच करता है, उसको वॉइस निकलता है। यदि मैं उस वीडियो को अपने इस क्लासरूम में अगर मैं मिक्स करके बच्चों को पहले दिखाऊं, फिर पढ़ाऊं और फिर दोबारा दिखाऊं, मैं हिंदी टीचर की एग्जाम्पल लेके बोल रहा हूँ। सपोज वर्ण के उच्चारण मुझे सिखाने हैं, तो मैं सबसे पहले क्या करूंगा, वो वीडियो को मैं दिखाऊंगा कि ये ऐसे होने से ये शब्द का उच्चारण हो रहा है। अनलिमिटेड वीडियोस है, फिर उसको मैं पॉज करके फिर then I will give my own teaching, my own style. Then student will immediately start connecting. Student will start connecting what sir or what ma'am is saying. Was it same when we were looking into the video? Are getting it? Then child will connect with your topic, connect with the subject, and they will have a better learning. This is what actually blended learning means. PPT there?
No, sir, you have not said yet. You start saying.
Okay, give him the call if you can say first. Leave it. No, don't start mumbling and all that. It disturbs me. Now you got the meaning of blended learning. When we include technology as a teaching aids in my classroom, then we call that I am undergoing blended learning. I am mixing the conventional way of teaching, traditional way of teaching with the technology as a teaching aid, where you will find that with minimum effort, with minimum time, maximum learning takes place. And especially this blended learning is useful for basically the subject science, maths. Like when we used to study science in 11th and 12th, AK Singh sir used to have you show a diagram, no?
Yes.
Where between the two atoms, when two ball joins, four balls, in between there is a space. What we call that?
Bonding.
Not intermolecular space, yes. Where the marker? Marker. Okay. So when our teacher used to teach us, there is a space between the two molecules and it has some effect. Maximum students do not understand in one go. Teacher has to draw on the board. Since it's a 3D things, again maximum students fail to understand. Now when we see these things, when it is shown with a 3D diagram, videos, the student can easily draw the conclusion what actually that space is. In physics, if you are teaching the student like a topic like drift velocity, that's a good Mr. Jha. Hello. When we have to teach drift velocity to the student, what you will teach in a way of conventional way?
Then electrons are drifted in a direction opposite to the direction of the electric current.
Please come over.
The
Now
conductor,
all of you are a physics student, and he is teaching us drift velocity.
when a conductor is connected with some source of electric current, let us suppose that potential difference V is set up across the ends of a conductor, then electric field is set up, and electric field exerts force on the free electrons in a direction opposite to the electric field. So electrons move in opposite to the direction of electric field. That can be demonstrated on the blackboard so easily. The direction of electric field from positive to negative and drift velocity of electron opposite to the direction of electric field. So in this way we can demonstrate.
Understood? Everybody? Huh? Whatever sir said, you have understood or not? All our nature brain sitting over here. Somebody know again? Now even if he starts explaining with the marker on the board, maybe half of us will understand. Or maybe 80% of us will understand that particular part. But certainly there will be 20% brain who will be physically present in the class, mentally absent. What I mean to say that if I play the video on drift velocity, whatever sir said will be there in terms of video. You will find that electron is moving there, and how a force exert on the electron, and how the electron start moving to a certain direction, following the principle of drift velocity. So then children will understand, children will conceive that picture into the mind, and then the child will start connecting. Oh, Mr. Jha was saying the same thing. Are you getting it? This is the advantage of blended learning.
Sir, in literature,
Thank you.
in literature, blended word has been used by William Wordsworth. When he reached the Bower, he found the blended notes coming from different sides. William Wordsworth in his poem used the blended notes when he reached a
the forest in a bower, he found a different note, blended notes coming towards him. The purpose of it is to make play in the nature, play in the lap of nature, different sorts of notes like he said blended notes used in his poem, chirping birds, sound of chirping birds, insects, and sounds of movement of the leaves in the and the flower and the forest. So different, he used differently the blended notes in literature. That's what I want to say. Like. So differently it has been used according to our purpose.
Okay. I think most of you have got the meaning of blended learning. It is also known as flip learning. It is also known as flip learning. Means that how efficiently and how effectively you immediately turn your class from conventional method to technology. Again from technology back to conventional method. These things you will be or I will be skilled if and only if we are searching some technologies or looking for some animated videos, looking for some explanation which is available on internet, or maybe you may customize your own lecture into form of videos, in form of animation. If you are a computer skilled person, you can easily customize it. Very soon, I think I have said several times, I think not more than 5 years, you will find that slowly the books will be eliminated and you will be finding, you will be observing Kindle will be there in place of book. You will find that there is no more book, Kindle is there. Soft copy is available. The students will come into the school campus with one Kindle. Kindle is like a, if you see Kindle, it will look like a tab. It will be bigger than mobile. It will be bigger than mobile where all the soft copy of books will be there. Now there, if that situation comes and you have to also use the Kindle to teach the student, then in that case what I or you will be doing there in that class? Can we escape saying that I don't know how to use it? We can't say. So it means we have to also learn the technology, use of technology. Otherwise, at that time we will be obsolete. We will be obsolete. We cannot stand in front of student to teach. Whichever subject you are teaching, no matter, but you have to adapt, you have to use technology in that. Now tell me, you have a smart board in your school. Smart class is there or not? How many of you have gone through all the modules of the subject present in that particular smart class? How many of you have gone through all the modules? They have not seen the modules. It is so effective. If you see the modules, it is so effective that with less effort, maximum learning can take place in the class. We have witnessed initially when the teachers receive the training. After receiving the training, the teacher enter into the class. They open the smart class. They start the module. And then silently teacher is standing at one place in the class. Video lecture is of 30 minutes. It is going on. 30 minutes over. You have understood the topic? Yes. This is the way the thing goes on. You take the home assignment. Is it a blended learning? Is it a blended learning? Why not? Why not? Suppose I am taking another example. I am taking an example of mathematics. And here we have a module of where it comprises of a subject like say trigonometry. I played the video, well explained, everything is well explained, definition is well put it over there, examples are there. Once the video gets over, I am saying you have understood the thing or not? Maximum student will say yes. They will not say no. You definitely we receive image faster than text. Yes or no? We capture image faster than text. Is it a blended learning?
No.
Why not?
Blended hour, because there is no interaction between the teacher.
Yes, I am using technology in my class, but I have not blended it. Means in this class, that video is present, teacher is absent. Where is my style of teaching? Where is my creativity? Where is my creativity? Or am I supporting it with few examples? Am I supporting it with few examples? Now suppose trigonometry video started. After 2 minutes, 3 minutes, certain words appeared and I gave a pause to it. I gave a pause to it. Then I interacted with the student. What do you mean by this? If you remember in our previous session, I asked Professor, what do you mean by dynamic process? Can you support this with an example? So I paused it. I asked the student, what do you mean by this? Few may answer, few may not. So am I adding to it? Am I explaining the same thing to the student in my style of teaching? Then you will find that student will hear you also. At the same time, they will connect with the video also. What sir is saying is the same thing what just now we have witnessed in the video. And the maximum learning will take place. In the same way, in the video, if it is showing 1 or 2 examples, again I will give a pause to it. I will give my example. 2 more examples. In the same class, the student is getting 4 examples, 2 from the teacher side and 2 is there in the blended learning. And on the other hand, what image the student will conceive? The student will conceive that this teacher is perfect in teaching, as well as the teacher is knowing more than what it is given in the video. This is very, very important image that you have to create. That my teacher is knowing more than what it is given in the video. If you fail in this part, then you will find there will be many problems in the class. You got the point? Huh? Okay. Now, most of you are sitting in a group with your own subject. Okay. Take an appropriate chapter of your subject and discuss how you can blend with the technology so that your teaching will be perfect. The learning will be optimum. I am giving you 10 minutes. Choose a subject, choose a chapter from the subject and discuss how you can blend it with the technology. What are the things you need to mix with your classroom teaching? Okay. Choose a topic of your own. Give the paper. Give the paper.
Please give them to Sridhar. Tata Dav, give them to Sridhar.
नहीं नहीं एक्चुअली हम लोग को सोचना ये है कि उस चैप्टर को पढ़ाते समय टीचिंग एड्स यूज कर सकते हैं उसको समझाने के लिए उस चैप्टर में क्या
Okay. please pay attention. All of you, please pay attention. Just listen here. Now the topic is the reflection.
What is your name? From which department?
My name is PK Ghosh from Physics Department. Now today we have discussed about the reflection of light, and these topics can be expressed in the simple way. So first I tell about what is the reflection of this light. ये reflection of light को हम बोलेंगे, उसके बाद वीडियो को ऑन करेंगे, उसके बाद हम I am some bringing some different types of the mirror, concave mirror, convex mirror and the plane mirror. तो ये जो टॉपिक्स है हम कैसे सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्म में बोल सकते हैं, इसके लिए हम वीडियो का सहारा लेंगे एंड वी आल्सो हेल्प फ्रॉम lab. We are taking the different mirror, plane mirror, concave mirror and the convex mirror, and I have showed the student how the image is formed in a concave mirror and convex mirror in a plane mirror by the different position of the object. When object at focus, how the image is the form, what is the nature of the image is the form, and the next is use of the concave and convex mirror in our daily life. ये डेली लाइफ में कॉन्केव और कॉन्वेक्स मिरर का जो यूज है हम लोग कैसे इसको एक्सप्रेस कर पाएंगे, और इसके लिए हम वीडियो का भी सहारा लेंगे और कॉन्केव और कॉन्वेक्स मिरर को हम लोग प्रैक्टिकल डेमोस्ट्रेट कराएंगे कि व्हाई द डेंटिस्ट इज यूज्ड इन ए कॉन्केव मिरर एंड शॉपकीपर इज यूज्ड इन ए कॉन्वेक्स मिरर, व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड इट। ये दोनों को एक साथ हम लोग शो करेंगे। वी हैव शो द वीडियो एज वेल एज द डेमो that we are bringing the concave and convex mirror from the lab and plane mirror from the lab. So the student can easily understand what is the light and what is the use of concave mirror, convex mirror and how it can made, because student do not understand how the by touching it and how can you say that which one is the concave mirror, which one is the convex mirror? वो टच करके बता ही नहीं पाएगा कौन कॉन्केव मिरर है कौन कॉन्वेक्स मिरर है एंड व्हाट आर द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देम। तो ये वीडियो अगर चलेगा फिर भी हम लोग उसको देख नहीं पाएंगे जब तक उसको प्रैक्टिकली वो टच नहीं करेगा और वो प्रैक्टिकली अगर डेमो नहीं कराएंगे। मिरर और लेंस में डिफरेंस क्या है, ये दिस इज ए मिरर, वन साइड इज द सिल्वर, अनदर साइड इज द पेंट। सो इन दिस वे वी हैव डेमोस्ट्रेट द reflection of the light in simple way and we also bringing the laser light also. With the help of the laser light we can verify easily by law of reflection in a plane mirror, concave mirror and as well as the convex mirror. Thank you. I have summarized your blended learning in this 4 form. It is okay? Yes sir. So video first, lecture, practical and then use in our daily life. Okay. You want to add something more to it or it's okay? No. Okay. Thank you. So please give a huge round of applause to the sir. He has prepared something. Okay. Now can I call from science, English department? Please come.
The topic, the chapter's name is the fun they had.
Fun they had.
The fun they had.
Is it a story or a poem?
It is story.
Story. Okay.
And it is about futuristic school. The school in which students are taught by a mechanical teacher. So we will explain the difference between the old school and the school which is run by robots or mechanical teacher. Then we will show a video in which robots are used to teach the students. But at the same time, we will also focus on this uh, thing that human beings, when in old type of school, when human beings teach the students, they can control the activities of the students, they can instill the value education, they can make them discipline. Means the discipline, moral values or other qualities which human beings as a teacher can instill in a student, it cannot be done by the robots. Okay, so at the same time we will discuss it. But when we are teaching this chapter, in this chapter, human robots are used as mechanical teachers. They teach Margie and Tommy, sister and brother, and they are in the future in 2055 like that, 2155 like that year, and where no printed books are available. Telebooks, students are teaching through telebooks. So the fun they had, why this chapter is named as the fun they had? Because through this chapter it is highlighted that in old type of school, when students come of the same age group, they come to school, sit together, study together, help together, and then they go out of the school. So doing all these activities, the fun that they enjoyed or that they had, that is the gist of this chapter. So by showing the video, at the same time telling the students about the importance of mechanical teacher as well as human being as a teacher. Mechanical teacher can do the work in no time with precision. They can do the work in no time and they can teach the lesson perfectly. Then no question about that. But at the same time, human beings as a teacher, what is the importance of a human being as a teacher? We will also tell the students regarding that.
Thank you. Just please wait, sir. It means in your blended learning you have lecture video. Okay, thank you. Anyone from SST department? SST? Social study, please come forward. Social study. You don't take social study.
I do not have economics that I do.
Social study.
That's correct.
I'm Kavita and I'm going to teach social science in class
Please pay attention here.
7 and my chapter is water. Okay, so first of all in the video we can see the water resources rain. My first topic is rain and I'm asking the students what are they doing. The students are playing with the rains. So you know the rain. What is the meaning of rain? And all they are saying that, okay sir, ma'am, it's raining. It's very, very interesting for us. We are waiting for that after the exhausting heat of during the summer season. So it's very, very, after that we pause it. We pause the video. Then I'm going to ask, what do you get from the rain? Ma'am, the students are asking me, oh ma'am, water. Okay, water. That means now we are going to teach about water. Okay, so you know water, why we are doing? Man, they are already telling me, water man, uses of water, we are going to drink water, sometimes we are bathing with water, mother also washes utensils and bathing and washing clothes. Okay, so you are now repeating again uses of water. Okay, and after that, we know that water, the different types of water, that is kinds of water. So what are the kinds of water? Again we show the video. Okay, and you can see them, the solid form ice and the liquid form water and the gaseous form water vapor. Again pause it. Again ask them. Again sometimes I also use some play cards. With the play cards we can also say them what are the uses. They see that now we are drinking, we are washing clothes, we are bathing. So it's the play cards. And now we use whiteboard with a pen. Now I will use flowcharts. Okay, kinds of what. So first one is flowchart. With the help of flowchart, we see the solid, liquid and gaseous form. Again we use the sequence. Uses of water. First it's drinking, second bathing. Uses the sequence. And after that again we use the sources. Okay, what are the sources of water? So we can see the so many things. Again use video, we can see rain, pond, wells, okay, tube well. Now again use flowchart and say, you can tell me the pond water and river, what type of water? Sometimes say, not water. No, these are called surface water. And again I distinguish, yes, now we saw the difference between surface and underground water. I give them the concept. Okay, water, it's okay. Surface water, those water moves flows over the surface. Example, now they give an example. Okay, ma'am, yes, river. This is the country river. Your name is also river. Your name is river also your ma'am. No, yes. And after that, we also see, can you see what is underground water? And yes, yes ma'am, the water from the under the earth, yes. That means underground water. Again, sometimes you also use picture. Use the help of picture. It's a river, it's a well, it's a tube well. In such way, we use both of them and building them at the same time. I also used to give them proper concept of water. Again, you see that resources. So now, sum up, because time is also important for us. Now, again, we sum up all these things. Now, students, what are you going to teach today? What type of knowledge will acquire? So, first, water. What is water? What is the types of water? Again, now, just the use of blackboard. Now, sum up all these things. Okay, and after that, okay, now you have to use homework. I also use phone. So now you try to use some copy. Uses of water, draw and also write the names. Drinking, bathing, all these things you have to draw. That means I also give them some concept and now they're very easy to draw all these things because concept is clear. But we aim to give the proper concept with this method, blending method. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's my voice, so she very much, it's okay. Thank you.
Explain perfectly. Okay, Kavi ma'am, but why you are nervous?
This is the first time, sir.
Why? Only I am the new person in front of you, rest all are known. And even I also spent, I think, already past 6 months. So I am also not new. Okay, very good. Well explained. So quickly we'll take one more subject. Okay. SST and science, physics, mathematics, maths. Yes. So just say I will like to point. How will you use blended learning in your mathematics teaching? Just tell me the chapter name and then I will write. Very specific, you want this volume or area?
I was just trying to understand.
Please pay attention. I will be asking question. Don't think that once one people appeared here, said something blah 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 and things is over. I may ask any one of you to please be attentive. Please be specific whether you are going to teach volume
Sir,
or area.
I just point out how technology help us.
No. You are inside the classroom.
Yes.
You are going to teach something.
Yes, sir. I am teaching something, sir. I
How
am teaching
about
code. The chapter is code.
Cone.
Code.
Chapter is 4. So you will be teaching with volume as well as area both.
Okay, sir. I will come on that after explaining the figure, this solid. Then I will come to the volume and.
You are talking about mensuration.
Yes, sir. I am just talking about mensuration. But sir, I usually before we are not aware.
What you will teach first, that I am not bothering about. Whether you teach first area or volume, that is not my point. How you will blend yourself here, that you are best.
Yes, sir. I am trying to say that. Okay. Before we are not much aware with the technology, we go to the class and when we teach code, so we said that the students, okay, have you seen the code? They said that no, sir. So we give the example that have you seen the birthday cap? Have you seen the ice cream scoop? So they recognize that yes, sir, I have seen that, but they do not know how it is formed, how cone is generated, how this solid is generated. So with the help of technology, we can explain that okay, how this cone is formed. Sir, can you use mark? So everybody knows about the right triangle. This is a right angle triangle. But how the cone is formed, they do not know. So with the help of video, we can show that if we fixed one side of this right triangle and we rotate this end point around this fixed line, then the solid generated is known as a cone. So with the help of this video, if we show to the student, they very well recognize that how this solid is generated and why this is called a cone. Is it okay? So the question asked that the student asked with me, sir, why we do not fix this side? So if we fix this side, this side is fixed, and we rotate this point about this fixed side, then also the solid generated is known as a cone. But in class 10, there is a questions in which a word use double cone. How the double cone is formed? So again the question, sir, we have fixed this side, we have fixed this side, but why don't we fix this side? So if you fix this side is called hypotenuse in a right triangle. So just like this. Okay, this is right triangle and this is hypotenuse. Now we fix this side and we rotate this point around the hypotenuse, then the solid generated is known as not only a cone, it is a double cone. This solid is called double cone. So with the help of the videos, we can show this figure to the student and they are very much understand how the cone is formed and how the double cone is formed. After that we are talking about the areas and volumes, how the area and volumes can be calculated. My target is to understand how this solid is generated with the help of the videos. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. If I conclude, it means you have question and example and then you review.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Yes or no?
Yes.
You will, first of all you have asked what is cone.
Yes.
You gave some example and then you have shown the video how different types of cone is formed.
Yes, sir.
And you give the example of double cone and then after you come to the question and
Yes and right. Yes.
okay. So thank you everyone who has shown something. But actually what I want to track that how you are going to blend your class with your normal teaching style with some external module, maybe definitely technology and some other teaching aids. So first I called physics. So the teacher is starting with a video, lecture, practical, use along with video and lecture. So can we say that this physics class is a blended learning taking place? Is it a blended learning taking place? Or if we have to give them marks out of 10, if you have to rank out of 10, what marks you are going to give here in English? No marks. 8 marks. Okay, AK sir will give 8. Please don't take it otherwise. Okay, why I'm getting 8 and next group got 6 or next group got 10. Okay, now AK sir will give marks to all the subjects. Physics 7. Okay, and then SST 9. AK Singh sir. SST 10 will come. Okay, then mathematics 7. Okay. So it's a judgment of one person. Okay, I am not saying that whether it is right or wrong, but it is his judgment. Okay. Now what I mean to say by this example, whether my class is a blended class, blended learning is there or not. This is the main question. And still the main flavor of blended learning is missing. Exact flavor of blended learning is missing. Now I will support this with an example. Okay, like for example, English. So Surendra sir will come and tell something about this story. What is the story, sir? The fun they had. So about this story, he is going to explain what is the story all about, and then he will show the video. Is the video of that story available? Is the story, a video of that story is available? Huh? Okay. So it is there with him, so he will show the video. And the period after 40 minutes, bell rang, class over. Maybe video may not get over in one period, so you will continue in the next period. Am I right? Okay. So in 2 periods, he is going to wind up this chapter, the fun they have. Now in my point of view, if I am an English teacher and I am having the video of the story the fun had, and these are my students, I will tell my student that student, tomorrow we are going to start a new chapter. The chapter name is the fun they had. And dear students, this is very, very fantastic and fascinating story. And before we start the story, I am providing you the video today. Go back home, see this video. Then tomorrow when we will be here in the class, we will enjoy a lot. So I am passing a link or a video in your WhatsApp group. What I have done? I have given the video in advance. Is there any possibility that all the students, no student will go through the video? I believe that at least 50% of the students will see the video. Why sir was saying that it is very fascinating and fantastic, and tomorrow we will enjoy. What is this story about? Definitely at least 50% of the students will see the video one day before. The next day when I am coming to the class, I will start my class with a good greetings, good smile, and I will start the class with question. Okay. Maybe I don't know what is subject matter. I am not an English teacher, so I don't know what type of questions will be there. But definitely,
First of all, story should be repeated. Then, I think first thing is to judge how many have been tested.
and when you will ask what good thing you have observed, suppose in that one we have, I may give a question, what good thing you have observed in that story, or what is actually the story about? So let the students stand up, think if they have seen, and they will reply to your question. Take 5 minutes, 7 minutes, no matter what is the time. Take your time, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. If all the students want to say, give them the chance. We can start the chapter next day. Are you getting it? But if the entire class want to explain something, want to say something about the story, it indicates that most of your children in the class has gone through that particular video, and at least 50% of the concept is there in their mind. The first indicator you will get from there. Then you may start, if I am an English teacher, I will say, okay, can you tell me what are the words that you have found in this particular video whose meaning is not known to you? So one or two say, sir, I am not knowing the meaning of this word. There is a word valiant. I don't know the meaning of valiant. Then I will write the word. Very good, Mr. Jha, you have pointed out a very good word, valiant. I am happy that you are asking this question in the class. Certainly one or two words will come up. You first explain the meaning of these words. Lecturing, there is no video. Video I have given one day before. By doing this, I am saving my classroom time also. Otherwise, if I show the video of 30 minutes or 20 minutes in a class, it will take a stretch of 20 minutes. This is one way. Another way, I will show the video, I will pause, explain, so, pause, explain, so, like this. Okay, so both the methods are correct. But in this way, then I will start teaching. What are the characters in the video? Character name. Okay, then I will start the story, important character, work of this character, and then the story flows like this. The moment I cover half the story, then again I ask, can we recap whatever I have explained just now? Can we see the video once again? Definitely the reply from the student side will be yes sir, yes sir, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. After completing half of the story, again go back. Please play the video again, and we have hardly 10 minutes left. If you complete that half video once again, it means half of the story is there in the student's mind, along with your explanation. The same thing will continue next day. But before continuing, before leaving my class, I say that dear student, now here comes the important part which most of you have missed. Assessment of today's learning. Assessment of today's, none of you have bothered about the assessment. Whatever you are teaching, up to what extent your student have understood, up to what extent your student have learned. So there will be an assessment. Now here I may have a sheet, leaflet in my hand, prepared. Half of the story is completed. I may have some grammar on it. I may have some word meaning on it. I may have some question, story question. I will give the handout immediately to the student. Please solve it and bring it tomorrow. Or I will say I have prepared an assignment It is in the form of soft copy. Today I will be sending you in the group. Do it and tomorrow bring it. It means in this class I have access that how many of them have seen the video. I have unfreeze their mind. How many of them want to say something in the class? I have made the class interactive. I acknowledge the effort of the student. I appreciate it when they ask the question like I don't know the meaning of this word. So I appreciate it first. I took time to explain that. Again I shown the video of 50 minutes, 50% of the video. Then at the end I gave, maybe in the form of hard copy, maybe in the form of soft copy, I have given a set of questions to assess whether they have understood, whether the learning took place in my class or not. So here I am blending. Are you getting it? In this like if I go, why Mr. A.K. Singh has given 10 marks to SST? Because something picked in his mind that there many a times the madam has asked question, the madam has shown video, madam gave examples, madam used some teaching aids like she said that I will bring a chart and then I will show flow chart. Something might have hit the mind of Mr. A.K. Singh, that's why he has given 10 out of 10. Only thing is missing over there was assessment. She asked in the class, but assessment was missing. Home assignment was missing. Maybe in the form of conversion method, maybe in the form of technology. Now all of us are knowing how to make Google Forms. Can I make 20 questions in Google Forms before starting my chapter? I may send the question also before starting the chapter. Please go to the question. These are the questions which will be asked to you from this chapter. Let the student know what are the types of questions will be asked from this chapter. What is the blueprint? Are you getting it? So this is the way I have given one example. How we can blend our conventional teaching style with technology, with some other teaching aids. That will become a perfect blended class and you will find that learning will take place. Now before starting this English subject, fun they had, I asked Sarendra sir, do you have the video of this particular story? He said yes. Now what if there is no video on internet? एक स्टोरी है, the fun they had. अब सरेंद्र सर नेट पे जाके ढूंढ रहे हैं कहीं तो मिल जाए कुछ उसका वीडियो प्ले, नहीं है. तब क्या हो गया, बैलून में से हवा निकल गया. आप कैसे ब्लेंड करेंगे? हाँ.
The another option is that in that chapter I am going to teach the merits as well as the demerits of robot as a teacher and the merits and demerits of a human teacher.
Okay.
So I can show a computer as a teacher. I can show the you can say digitally I can show that how it is more helpful, how it is more accurate, how it is quick. These things I can show, and at the same time I can show that how it has also the demerits. For example, it cannot reach to the mind of the students. Secondly, I can also tell that as a teacher we sometimes lack time management. We cannot correct the papers in 1 hour or maybe 10 minutes like that. So this is the demerit of the human teachers. Sometimes human teachers may fall sick. They may get some another arrangement, so they cannot come in time. So in this way also we can show the students.
Okay. So according to Sonali ma'am, she is saying that since we don't have a story or play recorded, so she will bring some aids. She will give some example, like she will place a computer monitor on internet conversation teacher. Like this you're saying, na? Okay. So she has another way of teaching. Okay, very good. Please take a check. Now suppose if I am a Sonali ma'am and I found that there is no video, what action I will take? Definitely I will, one way is I will bring some teaching aids and I will show it from there. If I am a language teacher, it means I am artistic too. I am artistic too, whether it's English or Sanskrit or Hindi. Can I request, being a Sonali ma'am, can I request Surendra Jha, Sijua, Gautam, everybody? Sir, we need, suppose 10 character. Can we have a short play?
Yes.
Can we have a short play? And Mr. Joshi will record our play. Mr. Joshi will record our play. Are you getting it? What I am trying to say? तो हमको चैप्टर पढ़ाना है 15 डेज के बाद या नेक्स्ट कमिंग सेशन में पढ़ाना है बिकॉज आई नो द सिलेबस। तो समर वेकेशन में टाइम मिला है तो क्यों ना 2-3 दिन उसको रिकॉर्डिंग कर ले। पढ़ाना है हमको नवंबर में, रिकॉर्डिंग करके रख लेते हैं। And now just try to visualize all of the student और मेरे सोनाली मैम इंग्लिश पढ़ा रही है मुझे और जितने इंग्लिश टीचर हैं हमारे स्कूल का वो प्ले में डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स में हैं। प्लीज ट्राई टू विजुअलाइज द एनर्जी लेवल एंड द एंथुसियाज्म ऑफ द स्टूडेंट। इट विल बी ऑफ डिफरेंट हाइट and they will pay extra attention to it. आपने पेन लिया 2 दिन का, you have spent your lovely 2 days, but आप 20 मिनट सेव कर लिए अपने क्लास में for 3 days। अब बच्चे लोग आपका बिना ज्यादा एफर्ट का बच्चे ज्यादा सीख गए। I am giving one just example. So for that I need to plan myself. अब I have asked one example from Mr. D.K. regarding grid velocity. Now I am Mr. D.K. so I have to sit on net. I have to spend some time in YouTube. I have to look for the different videos. If I get it, the appropriate video, I will download it. I will save it in my hard drive. I will save it in my Google Drive. That's homework you have to do. And if you start doing this homework, it will be cumbersome for you only for a month or so. Until unless next it changes. But if there is change in the curriculum, then only you have to change. Mostly there is no change in science and mathematics. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we can blend technology in our conventional teaching. I was trying to explain a very important point. If it is there in your head, it will be very fruitful. And you will find that there will be no behavior problem in your class, no indiscipline problem. More peer learning will take place, more collaboration will take place, more learning will take place. Are you getting it? Once the chapter is finished, the fun they had. Sonali ma'am finished that particular chapter. Now again, dear student, you are going to get Sunday in the coming week. We have demonstrated the play. Now can you give me, I am dividing this class into 4 groups. Can you give me your recording? You again have the play of this story of this character and show me the video. I will give you marks on it. More learning, more robust learning. तो जिंदगी भर वो बुढ़ा हो जाएगा ना, तब भी उसको वो स्टोरी याद रहेगा। क्यों? क्योंकि मैडम लोग ने भी अपना प्लेजर दिखाया था और बाद में हम लोग भी नहीं किया। Like this, you can give the impression on the child's mind. So then, it's the outcome of proper blended learning. Okay. Sorry, I have not prepared a PPT. Otherwise, there will be many more activities would have been there. But I think I have gave something to you today. If you have got something visible, spending 1 hour, 1 or 2 hours here. Otherwise, you are still trying.
So can you explain the blended learning of computer science? Because all the subjects